What is up, guys? Sin Priest from Team Sinister here, bringing you guys another video, and it's on the Division. So today I want to talk to you guys about the Recalibration Station. So this station, what it is, it's somewhat of a crafting station. This is where you go to modify the armor you have on you and allow you to switch out to certain passives that the armor has. So this riot mask of mine, level 11 riot mask. Now the gear you get, whatever gear you get will come with a certain amount of passives or a few passives or whatnot, and these passives you can see are listed here. Now what the station does, it lets you replace one of these passives with a possible recalibration on the right. So what it is, it's switching out one of your passives for a new passive. So if I wanted to switch out Sticky Bomb Explosion Radius for something else, what I'd have to do is scroll down to Sticky Bomb Explosion and press A to recalibrate it. Now it's very simple, and it gives you a few choices. Now you see on the right side, I have the possible recalibrations. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possible choices to recalibrate to. But what happens when I do choose to recalibrate, it re-rolls to 4. So I think 4, no matter how many options there'll be, or at least any option that has more than 4, what it will do is, let's say if it gave me 12 possible choices, when I click recalibrate, it'll only give me 4. Excuse me. So it'll only give me 4 choices out of the 12 it gave me, or in this case, out of the 6 choices I had, when I rolled to recalibrate, it left me with 4 choices to choose from. So it's a random. So you won't, if you see it on the right hand side, it's not a guarantee that when you roll a recalibration, it will appear on the right to be selected from, to be chosen from. So in this case, I got lucky. What I was going for was the pulse critical hit damage. So that's what I really wanted. So I 4 out of 6 chance, and I got what I wanted. So now when there's more choices, it becomes more difficult to choose from. So it'll ask you to confirm the new attribute or the new passive. I will say yes. Now as you can see on my bottom left, on the bottom of the screen, it does say recalibration cost. So in order to recalibrate, it does cost the orange credits, the PvE credits, the credits you get when you play PvE. Now it's not that bad, because you do have a lot of you do get a lot of PvE credits just doing quests every now and then. So that's basically what this is. It lets you choose out of, as you can see here. So here's a good example. On my right hand side, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12 possible recalibrations, but when I go to re-roll, it's only going to show 4. And if you wanna re-roll again, you can, but when you do, it'll cost more money. So it's kind of here and there. It's great. I think it's not that bad for it to cost extra money, because once again, getting PvE credits in this game is not that big of a deal. So that's basically what the station lets you do. So it lets you replace one of your attributes or your passives with another one. Now what I really love about this, or what I grew to love about this, is that this allows players to create a specific build catering to what they want at the end of the game. Now, for instance, if you guys haven't noticed it, the build I'm going for, I'm only at level 11, so I'm testing out a build, and the build I'm going for is a critical chance and critical damage build, so a build focusing on DPS. So that's why when I re-rolled my skills, I always made sure I kept re-rolling until I got the attribute I wanted. So here I have the pulse critical hit damage bonus. This one has the pulse duration. You see on the right hand side, 4.50% pulse duration. This one has 3.50 pulse crit chance damage, pulse crit hit damage. This one doesn't have anything. I didn't roll this one. and this one I rolled it to 4% post critical hit damage. So I'm focusing on a build that has to do with critical hit chance and critical hit damage, and revolves around the pulse ability. So that's what I'm going for. Now, what this allows you to do, this allows you to make your own build. If you want to focus on a tanky build, a build that has more health, a build that has more armor, a build that focuses around the sticky bomb, you know, the choice is yours. But you're limited to certain options. Now, if it's available, go for it. If it's not, then, you know, just keep trying. You know, look for a different armor that has a different passive. So that's what I like about excuse me, that's what I like about this recalibration station. That's what's so different, and that's what I've grown to love about it. So it lets you create your own build that you want. If you want a, you know, a build that, a tanky build that focuses on resistance to disorients or flashbangs, you can probably achieve those builds through this recalibration station. Now, I think what I forgot to mention is that once you recalibrate something, you can only do that select attribute. So in this one, they gave them the option for electronics, disorient, pulse critical hit, and gear mod. Now, I chose to recalibrate the pulse critical hit, and it used to be sticky bomb explosion before I got the pulse critical hit. Right, so this was the right mask. Remember, it used to be sticky bomb. Now, once I recalibrate the sticky bomb to post critical hit, I can't reroll the electronics, I can't reroll disorient resistance, and I can't reroll the gear mod slot. Once I reroll this attribute slot, I can only do this attribute. I can't do anything else. That's the only somewhat downside to this recalibration station. I kind of wish you could recalibrate more slots in the gear, by maybe at higher levels you can, maybe. But I think this is the way that Ubisoft wants us to balance the game. This is their way of trying to balance the builds. So yeah, so that's the recalibration station, if you guys didn't figure it out. So I'm going for a crit chance and crit damage build. That's what I'm going for. I thought it'd be fun to focus on crits. But if you're watching this, man, go for something else. Go for a tanky build, a build focused on healing, a healer build that focuses on ally heals. You know, there's a lot of crazy builds. If you're doing like raids or missions, you can have one strong DPS, one strong healer, and maybe a strong tank to focus on the ads. You know, so you can really do whatever you want with this recalibration station. It's kind of like a crafting station, but it's not really. But that's what this is. And if you guys didn't figure out how to get here, once again, at the base operations, you go straight up the middle, you go to the tech wing, you do the first tech wing mission that lets you activate the terminal. Now once you do, you come down and activate recalibration. It costs 200 tech supplies to activate it, so it's fairly cheap. It's a really cheap wing upgrade. So that's it for the recalibration station. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. This is Sin Priest, and I'll catch you guys later.